Do you want to know what it is?
Information.
Remember,
Information.
all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
Thanks for taking the time to join me on my channel, Nigel's view on things. How you doing? How you keeping? Hope everybody's safe and sound where you are. It's been quite some time since I last made a video, but in that time, how things have changed in so many different ways. Looking at our skies, at our weather, it's become extreme. I think the best way to describe it is chaotic. But of course, it's global climate change, and it's all down to humans. Because we're farting, cows are farting in the field, and we're just wrecking the place. And that is 100% true. We just need to destroy everything. But global climate change, now I've earned that little box from Wikipedia down below, thanks YouTube, is a real thing. The reasons behind what we're being told, well, they're telling us a great big whopper. If we look round at the world stage at this particular moment in time, there is much going on to make you look in the opposite direction. Every country in the world at this moment is doing manoeuvres with their army, navy and air force. It looks like, well, logically speaking, we're going to conflict at some near stage. Or are they actually, well, I'm just saying, preparing for an event that is coming and just getting ready for that? And the excuse, what we're seeing, well, maybe is just an excuse to get everything in place. But that's for a different video, I'm sure. Many people around the world showing some very, very strange things going on in our sky. And of course, what we're looking at in those is, well, faulty cameras, camera abnormalities, lens flares, and nothing more. And this footage is no exception. From the 25th of March 2021, the time of the clip is 5:55 and 26 seconds. 10 minutes worth of footage compressed into 2 minutes and 20 seconds, or thereabouts. This is a security camera, and there's no enhancements at all, apart from this box down here. Exactly the same bit of footage in both. But this box has a filter called Equalize. It does nothing more than bring the colour, contrast, brightness and saturation up to the same point. It will not change the picture. It will not do anything else. And this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. If you look at both pictures here, you can't tell the difference between the two. The colours look near enough identical, so Equalize really doesn't do anything to the video unless it's already there. That's what I'm trying to emphasise. Down here, this is a normal window, and to your left is the Equalize. You'd be hard pushed to notice the difference between the two. The colours are near enough identical, and as you can see, there is a slight change. And we only actually get to see this effect when there's something going on in our skies. Also, this filter is excellent for defining things that we can't actually see on the video. We've got a yellow, we've got an orange, and we've got a red going on. And as you see, that is just normal. More defined just here, but we can see banding going on, which isn't so defined here. We got the yellow, we got the red, and we got the curtain of darkness in the background. And at 5:57, we're going to witness how our sky changes colour. The white is the sun simulator. Sun simulator, you say? You're a nutter. Yellow is our sun, and red is the red spinning planet. We can see our sky pulsating down here, but up here it's not so defined, but still can be seen. Lens flare, and yeah, actually 2 lens flares. It shouldn't actually act like that. And how our sky just changes like something goes in front of our sun. The purpose of the sun simulator is to make everything look normal. If you're looking up, you're never going to see what's happening in the background. The sky has now changed to a greeny turquoise sort of colour. That's normal. So that big object has just eclipsed our sun Sun Simulator's now taken over, and you've got no chance of even noticing what's going on without the aid of a digital camera. And we can see the lens flares. They should be in a line, 100%, not side by side. And we can see how, well, it seems to be pulsating, that object in the sky. That is totally normal. We're getting a bit of colour back, and of course what we're looking at is nothing more than a broken camera, a camera abnormality. What you've got to understand, if there was something going on, would the world's governments tell us? Well, the answer to that is really no, not at all. We can see that orange starting to return and the green slowly dissipating. We've got a bit of a blue going on here. Lens flare is changing. But if we actually look at the Equalize box, it paints a different picture. As we can see at the top, it's just normal. But if we're looking at the Sun Simulator, it's blue, white, blue, 2 dark blue bits at the bottom. How our sky has changed in approximately 10 minutes. Any rate, let's have a look at this in normal speed and see how quick it actually changes. We're going to start at 5:57. The clip is only 35 seconds long. At 5:57 and 14 seconds, the sky is one colour, and then within 12 seconds, the sky changes and fully transitions into another colour. So if you're going to tell me what we're looking at is the camera adjusting, well, I don't believe so. We can see that there is a progression of something that appears to go in front of our sun, but because we got a lens system up in the sky hiding things, and with the OChems, we're never going to get to see anything at all. The Sun Simulator has a extreme purpose, so we don't actually get to notice when there's an eclipse or any other things that are going on in our sky. It's not there to produce heat, but because we got a lens system in place in our sky, what happens when you have a light source and a magnifying glass? What can you burn? I'm just saying. And there's also something else going on. Planes are flying through the sky and clouds of condensation are coming out of those engines, and that's exactly what it is. It can be nothing else. They linger in the sky for hours and hours, and they seem to stretch for hundreds of miles, devastating our skies. That is another reason that we can't actually get to see anything. Without the aid of a digital camera, we wouldn't get to see anything in whatsoever. Enough of me waffling on. If you don't get it by now, you never ever will. Let's have a look at the video. And the sky is, well, it looks like a spring sky with our sun coming up. And Sun Simulator, and at 5:14 things slowly change. This process, like I said, only takes 12 seconds. And at 5:26, the sky is now fully transitioned into a totally different colour. And really what you can say, what we've just watched is totally normal. Of course it is. There's no other reason for what has actually gone on. But I'm sure many people will tell me differently. There's many people out there showing pictures and videos of strange things that are going on in our skies. If it was just me, it would be, well, you're a nutter, Nige. But many people that I've spoken to over the past couple of months have suddenly realised things are not exactly what we're being told. The lies that are being told that many people are believing, they're really starting to question what is going on. And that is for another video. We can deal with those little questions and those coincidences that seem to be mounting up. Well, a shortage of HGV drivers, lorry drivers all around the world.
Now, why is it running low? It says, according to Osgo and others, there are problems at nearly every step of the alcohol beverage supply chain. Some producers are struggling to source glass bottles. The cost to import liquor from overseas has shot up because of price increases in international shipping and actually delivering booze to bars. Restaurants and vendors have been hampered by a shortage of truck drivers, which, if the company's over 100 employees, I wonder why.
If it was just one country, but it is absolutely everywhere. And in the UK, as I'm making this video, we are having a fuel crisis. Yeah, you try and buy some diesel or petrol right now, I think you're going to struggle. Many shelves empty and the list continues. Anyway, I'm going to make this a short video. I'd like to thank each and every one of you taking the time to watch till the end. Also, what I'm going to do is leave some links to some great channels in the description box down below. Nice and simple for everybody to find. Go over and have a look at what everybody else is capturing in the sky. Of course, what they're capturing is nothing more than absolute woo-woo, whatever that means. That's enough me waffling on, and I will be making some more videos. It's just time. Keep your heads on a swivel and just get yourself ready. You never know when that rainy day is going to come. For now, much love, much peace, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.